Hi, in this video we're going to capture the user input to fire the projectile, or to see if we will fire a projectile. We're going to create a couple variables. Actually, one variable here at the top has to do with the trigger. We're going to use the right trigger to do this, and we're going to create a Boolean called bool trigger pulled, just to determine if the trigger's been pulled or not. Remember, the triggers on the gamepad are floats from 0 to 1. And then we're going to go down here. We're going to create a new method in our update method called fire projectile test. And this is a new method. Generate method stub, yes. And then we're going to cut this because we want to keep all our game loop methods together and all R's separate down at the bottom. And then we'll figure out where the end of that is and paste it. And then we have this line we need to get rid of. We're going to have some tests. Now the trigger goes from 0 to 1, but we want to give a little room for error there. So if pad01.triggers.write is less than 0.25, which is mostly not pulled, but you might still have a little pressure on it, we're going to say that that means it's not being pulled, but that the user doesn't have to be 100% off the trigger. So bool trigger pulled equals false. And when the gamepads get older, they may not register all the way from 0 to 1. So just a little safety there. So then for the pulled, if pad01.triggers.write is greater than 0.75. Again, it may not go all the way to 100. User may be all excited and not be pulling it all the way and think it's broken. And bool trigger pulled equals false. So if the trigger isn't registering as pulled and it is pulled more than 0.75, we're going to say bool trigger pulled equals true. And if it is true, we want to call a new method called fire projectile. Nope, not fire projectile test, just fire projectile. It's a new method. And we're just going to close the curlies. We're going to come back to that because we need to do something for the keyboard. We're going to use the up arrow. So if key state 01 is key down keys dot up. Okay, and we want this to where you have to hit the key individually for each projectile. So the key state 01 old dot is key up. We want to have that be the keys up. So we just push the up arrow, and then we're going to call our fire projectile method again that we haven't built yet. And it's just, it's going to want to give us the one that it knows about, but no, we want a new one. And closing curly. And now we'll go up to either one of these and get our little drop down and generate the method stub. And there it is, and it's already at the bottom. And that's it for now. Save, and next time we'll create that method.